Ruth leapt from the rooftop in a single bound to retrieve the fallen cat face mask. At that moment, a miracle happened. The mask turned Ruth into a little cat, hiding in a corner, still in shock. She suddenly saw her crush, Peter, appear before her. Peter liked this little cat very much. He held the cat in his arms and shared all his thoughts. From then on, Ruth's life had meaning. She often shared the sweetness of meeting Peter with her best friend. Her friend didn't believe she could turn into a cat, but that couldn't stop her feelings for Peter. Every day after school, Ruth would put on the cat face mask to see him, and Peter had grown used to calling out to the cat in the yard after school. Only in the morning would the cat return home. It would jump from the rooftop into the air, instantly transforming back into the girl Ruth. At home, Ruth would imagine what it would be like to marry Peter. From then on, she often appeared by Peter's side as the cat to keep him company. But one day, during lunch at school, Ruth and her best friend overheard the class leader talking about Peter. When she heard them accuse Peter of cheating on his grades, Ruth couldn't sit still. She jumped down from the wall, completely forgetting she was Ruth and not the cat. The sight left her classmates stunned. Though Ruth landed safely, she still scraped her leg. Just as Ruth was about to confront the class leader, Peter appeared. The first thing he did was worry about Ruth's injury, and he even shared his lunch with her. Back home, Ruth happily sank into her memories. So once again, she transformed into the cat and went to find Peter. When she entered his room, she couldn't find Peter anywhere, but she heard his mother talking. It turned out their whole family was preparing to move abroad, so Peter had to transfer schools immediately. Hearing this, Ruth was heartbroken. She realized she might never see Peter again, so Ruth decided to confess her feelings. She stayed up all night writing a love letter. The next day, just as she handed the letter to Peter, the class leader snatched it away. In front of everyone, he began reading the letter aloud. Peter stepped forward, grabbed it back, and publicly rejected Ruth. Heartbroken, Ruth went home and let out her grief. Then she grabbed the mask and jumped out of the window. The next day, she returned home once more in the form of the cat. At that moment, a fat cat appeared. The fat cat told Ruth if she no longer wished to be human, she could take off the mask. So Ruth removed the mask. From then on, she became a cat. The fat cat left, wearing Ruth's mask.